In this neighborhood, properties that are fixed up, this highest potential, anywhere between 179 and 189. So a deal like this, like I say, it's a good job to do, $10,000, $12,000 on a wholesale deal like this. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours worth of work altogether. Yeah, I got to replace all the windows. That's probably going to be about a little under $5,000 for all the windows.
How's your credit? How's your credit?
My credit is
Okay.
We got power. We got power. We just taking a look at this home, trying to evaluate it to see how much we could possibly wholesale this deal for and make us some money. So we just doing our evaluation. I hate the layout of the home, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate the layout. Kitchen is old. Obviously, we'll tell this highest and best use to need to be that torn out and redone. I did say they spent some money on the floors, but I don't know why they didn't do anything with this. Here in Chicago, you tend to see a lot of entryways done like this because of the elements. In Chicago, our winters coming in with all that snow. And that would kind of damage these floors, so that's the reason why they got this set up like this. So you got typical 3 beds, 1 bath. So yeah, bedroom here, bedroom here. No lights. So I guess they had lamps and stuff in here. Yeah, it's a lamp, so I would assume this is the master. Yeah, this is dumb. All right. So now that we done been through the layout of the house, let's talk more about what is it gonna take to get this property to the top of the market. Do we need floors? No, not really. I don't really care for these floors. I personally would probably change it if it were me. But does it need to be done? Not these. Definitely this though. If you want to run that same laminate throughout or put a different tile right there, I would do so. We got a hot water heater. The hot water heater looks good. This air conditioner, the furnace, it said it was installed 10/27/2010. I will probably replace this. It's 10 years old. I would probably replace this. I would definitely gut the kitchen and the bathroom. So for those of you who don't know, a new hot water tank costs about $450. To have that installed by a plumber shouldn't cost you no more than an additional $300 to $400, and that's them being expensive. A new system for HVAC, which would be the furnace and the air conditioner, depending on your market here in Chicago, that cost me together about $3,700 with installed duct and all of that. Well, not new duct work, just tying existing to the existing duct work. If it was brand new duct work ran through, it'll cost me around $5,000 to $5,500. That'll be my cost. This bathroom, new tub, new toilet. Me just price it out. How much does a new toilet cost? Even a good one. A good one is $200. A vanity, new sink toilet. New sink and vanity. That's gonna cost you about. You can get it done for about $350, $400. So let's just say let's budget $500 for that. Then the tub, let's budget another $600 for that. Then for the tile on the floor and the round, that's gonna be about 70 square feet. That may give or take about another $400 in tile. And that's all raw, rough costs. That does not include labor at all. These floors are fine. I wouldn't do anything with this carpet. I replaced the baseboards. I replaced all doors and trim through here. Going back, looking through some of these windows, like that window would need to be changed. Some of the windows do not, but a lot of the windows do need to be changed. And that's just gonna make the property more energy efficient. It's gonna help sell it more. Definitely wanna take this off, take this down. Kitchen, this kitchen without appliances would be about, in cabinetry, about 22 to 2,500. Countertops would be about another 2,500. Appliances would be about another 2,500. So what, we just 7,500 for the kitchen? Towel, then we need backsplash. That's gonna be about another $1,100. When you buy property, you get the outside, right? That comes with it, right? So they got some additional outside square footage. It does not count to the actual square footage of the home, but no, this is some good, nice, chill area. We'll get all this cleaned up if I were the potential buyer. We got a nice backyard. Garage doesn't look too bad. I would probably change and put some siding on it. Change that door, both of the doors possibly. Or just paint the big garage door. That don't even look like it's in bad shape, to be honest. Air conditioner unit don't seem to be in too bad of a shape. So a deal like this, that it come to me for, they want about $70,000 for this. In this neighborhood, properties that are fixed up, this highest potential, it'd be about $189. So anywhere between $179 and $189. So this at 70, we just did a quick walkthrough. The kitchen gonna cost us $7,500. We need a little bit of tile at the front. We need paint throughout. We need to take down these popcorn ceilings in the kitchen. We need to update the furnace, and the hot water heater looked good. We replacing all the molding, all of the doors. We'll be doing some siding. We also will have a roof inspection. Roof of this house, based on the square footage of this house, shouldn't cost us no more than $3,500. So even if we had to put a new roof, it still works. Yeah. Outside already has some nice curb appeal. We'll just add to it. We don't have to do a full landscape. We'll just be adding to it. So that's just $1,000 or less outside. You could possibly be in this deal for less than $30,000 all in, for less than 100 or 100. And sell for $189. This is a good deal. So me knowing my number as a wholesaler, $70,000, if I want to make $10,000 on this, I can still do that, because even me marking it to the next person at $80,000, knowing they got about a $35,000 to $40,000 budget for rehab and construction, and the potential ARV is $189, they still can make some money. This is a desirable school district. So this is particularly a fairly good deal. So, when you're talking to potential sellers, they have a number, and typically they have an unrealistic number in their head. So what you want to do is you want to devalue the home nicely to the potential seller. So you would say things like this, even though you've taken, good and great shape of the property, in 2020, I can't sell these texture walls. So even though you have, did great upkeep, I still got to take this off. I still got to tear this down. And it's the same thing with this. While, we do appreciate, having the original fireplace in here, a lot of buyers in today's market, millennials, they don't really care for this. So this is something that we would probably have to delete. And then, just land it on them nicely. Although you did this great, times say different. So, I'm sure at one point in time this was a nice kitchen. And the cabinets are still in great shape. But unfortunately in 2020, they want quartz, they want white, they want gray at the bottom, white at the top. And that's what we got to get a market. So unfortunately we got to take this out, and that's going to cost us money. So while I understand you wanted $80,000 for it, but for us to move this property, for you to move this property realistically, you're going to have to come down to these numbers. And this is how you do that. You praise them up, and then you bring them down. You praise them up, and then you bring them down. And that's how you get the seller to kind of roll with your number. Like this just means this is a seller who's not emotionally tied to the property, which is good. So they understand the struggles of the property already. 9 times out of 10, it's an investor who has the property. An investor knows what's going on. So a deal like this, like I say, it's a good job to do, $10,000, $12,000 on a wholesale deal like this. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours worth of work altogether. Driving over here, then sending it out on the email list, and then coming back to show it. Maybe 2 to 3 hours worth of work, make $10,000, $11,000, $12,000. Don't sound bad to me. But one thing that I will do is show you 10x wholesaling, and that's how to make the 100,000, 50, 60, 80, 90,000 doing the same amount of work, and you get 10 times more money. So that'll be something that we'll be getting going. We'll be showing you that. So.
What's your next steps? So you've seen the house. What do you literally do after this? You're gonna call him back, text him back, make an appointment for him to meet you here.
So now that I got the max that I'm willing to pay for the property, it's just time to give the seller a call and tell them what works for me. It's pretty much that simple.
Touch the driveway at all?
Definitely had to touch the driveway. Based on the way it looked like it's been 1 or 2 on top of this already. So we had to pull this up. It's already been 1 or 2 put on top of this already. Looking at that roof, the roof don't look bad at all. I would just paint that chimney up there. But the roof is in good shape.
Clean the siding and replace the windows?
Yeah, I gotta replace all the windows. That's probably gonna be about a little under $5 grand for all the windows.